Okay, Iron Bowl week. Obviously, playing Alabama, a very impressive team. When you look at them offensively, they're the number 3 team in the country offensively, which really stands out to me. Playing in this league against the defenses they face is very impressive. Their quarterbacks playing at extremely high level, protecting the football. Throwing the football. They also have one of the better quarterbacks in the country as a backup. Then you look at them running the football. They're very impressive with their yards per carry. They do a good job in the run game. So they present a lot of challenges trying to take one of the two away. Defensively, I believe they're number 7 in the country defensively. They got a very good front. Number 92 is playing at an extremely high level. He's very concerning in the run game. Probably even more concerning in the pass game. Does a good job of getting pressure up front. That's what really stands out to me. Their back end, they got a lot of speed like normal. You look at their special teams, and they've got electric returners. In the punt return game and the kickoff return game. So it'll be a big challenge, but we're definitely looking forward to it. Update: Nick Cole will play. He's been cleared to play, and we expect all our guys to be ready to play. Questions? There'll be some kind of apparatus that he'll have to wear.
How important is it just have him and then I guess as an entire group to be able to get pressure on them?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, Nick Cole's one of the better defensive linemen in our league, and to have him out there and his presence is really big, especially playing against an offense like this that presents the challenges that they present. Yeah, I mean, I think it means a whole lot. We do have a bunch of players that played last year. Anytime you play the Iron Bowl, really it stands out to me. It's a physical test on both sides, and it's football at its highest. And the fact that we got a lot of guys that have been a part, it does nothing but help us this year, especially going on the road. It's a challenging place to play. Obviously we won in 2010. 2014 was a shootout. We came up a little short, but you got to play good football. I mean, you got to play good, clean football to have a chance to win. You got to make plays on offense. They make you earn it. You're going to have some one-on-one situations. You make plays, and then defensively, you just got to do a good job keeping them out of the end zone. I mean, they're explosive on offense, and they can move the football. Then special teams, we've got to win the special teams battle too. So, to have a chance to win, that's what you got to do. At a place like playing there.
How much can a win against Alabama kind of help with momentum moving forward into bowl season, of course?
Oh yeah, I mean it'd be huge. I mean, anytime you play the Iron Bowl and you win, I mean that's big on both sides. So that'd be huge.
Sean Davis, after the game Saturday against Liberty, said that this might be the best Alabama team he's seen, just overall as a unit. I mean, obviously you haven't played them yet, but what they've done this season, do you think they're in that discussion?
Well, first of all, they've had a lot of really, really good teams, okay? I think that's the first thing. I mean, you look at statistically what they've done is very impressive, especially in our league. On the offense being in the top 10 in the country and defensive statistically being in the top 10, that's what really, stands out to you. You never know until you play someone to answer that question correctly, but they're a challenging team, there's no doubt. They're good in all 3 phases.
You touched on Quentin Williams, their defensive lineman. I know you guys recruited him and he's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Did you guys see him being this good?
Well, I mean, you know that a guy's got talent, when you recruit someone, but he's playing at an extremely high level. He's very impressive to watch. And like I said, not just stopping the run and coming off blocks and being athletic to make plays, but he disrupts stuff in the passing game. And, any time that a defense can get pressure up the middle, that changes things. And he's consistently done that, even when he's been double teamed. He's got a gift.
To run on Alabama, you're going to have your most physical game up front with your offensive linemen.
Yeah.
How do you get them to kind of raise their level as far as
Well, you just said it. You got to raise your level in this game. You got to raise your level, and you got to find a way to get it done, and you got to be balanced to have a chance to beat them. And like I said, we know each other very well, and we know what we got to be able to do. But you got to do it. You got to raise your level to be able to do it.
Is Libby Whitlow making progress with his ankle?
Yes, he's healthy. He's healthy and ready to go.
Full speed?
He's full speed.
How much have you seen, I guess, the offensive line come together a little bit under Caleb Kim those last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think since we made that move back, a little more stability there. You've seen them continue to grow. The last 2 weeks, I think they played good football. So that's encouraging, getting better.
What have you seen from Tua and what stands out to you?
Well, he extends plays very well, and when things aren't within the normal timing, he's really, really good. Good rolling out, creating things. His ball placement when he's under pressure is really good, and he can beat you with his feet too. He's not just a thrower, so he's got a unique skill set. He's very impressive to watch on film.
How different is it for your defensive staff preparing for this Alabama team? Just because of different styles?
Anytime you got a different quarterback, it doesn't matter. You got to prepare differently for different kind of quarterbacks. They presented a lot of challenges last year too. It's just kind of different this year, but I said both those quarterbacks they have. Their backup took them to the national championship against Clemson and did everything he could to win the game. So they got two outstanding guys.
You mentioned, though, that because of the way they do things now, they'll call anything at any time. How difficult is that as a defense when you have an offense?
Yeah, you can tell that they feel like they can call anything and he'll make it right, and most time he does it.
Does he compare to any quarterback you've gone against?
I don't know. Like I said, I probably can answer that question better after we play him. You watch him on film, you're impressed though.
From the outside looking in, not a lot of folks give you guys a chance to win at Alabama.
Yeah.
Their closest game's been 22 points in the SEC.
Yeah.
Margin of victory. Do you bring that up to your players that, hey, no one's expecting you to go in there and win?
This is Auburn, and it's the Iron Bowl. We don't have to bring anything up. This is a game that our guys look forward to. Their guys look forward to. I don't know, when we have beat them the last 2 times, we probably weren't the favorite. So, we'll see what happens.
How much has Jarrett's confidence grown and everything? And how much has his play improved?
Yeah, I think you've seen him consistently get better, and he's protecting the football. And, the great thing you got with Jarrett is, he played extremely well in this game last year. And, so he kind of knows what he's getting into, and I think that's very important too.
As you mentioned 2014, but games like that, how important you mentioned big plays all the time.
Yeah.
But especially because it's tough to drive,
Yeah.
15 play. How important are big plays?
Yeah, you got to have big plays. If we're gonna have a chance to beat them, we have to have big plays. Whether it's run game, pass game, doesn't matter. That's the formula. And you got to be good on third down. Last year we were really good on third down, and that was a big difference. And that'll be a big key, third down, and keeping drives alive and giving us more opportunities. That's going to be a big key.
What do you feel like the biggest issue has been on third down, even last week?
Yeah, it's not just one thing. I'd say sometimes it may be youth at a certain position or whatever, but we've had some opportunities we just hadn't converted. But I will say this: we've been a lot closer than the numbers probably dictate, and this needs to be a game where we have conversions.
It's quite off topic, but I was just wondering about the status of Eli Stove and what the plan is.
Yeah, so Eli's been practicing, and he is available. If needed, but he's been practicing well, and so we'll see. So there's really no update other than, I guess, the last time a month ago.
So he'll make a trip and dress out?
Yes, he will, and I think he's dressed out every game and has been able to play if needed.
I know this is the last game of the season, but obviously time is winding down for the senior class. What can you say about them and, maybe some specific guys like Deshaun Davis, the character that he's brought to his program and the impact that he's made?
Yeah, they've their leadership, their characters, what stands out to me. This hadn't been the easiest year, and the leadership has helped us get through this. And like I said, those seniors have meant a lot to our program, This is their last Iron Bowl, and I know they're going to be fighting their guts out. All right, thank you all.